Woo! One of those days.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, y'all?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Huh. Man, what's this? Week 3 now?
Yeah.
This is week 3? That passed. God, dog. Man. Go ahead.
I might be a little slow, but I think that somebody's missing.
Our fearless leader.
And as for with tradition, somebody got to come up with the explanation on why we're missing somebody.
It would be Gooch.
I'd like to volunteer Gooch.
Now here's what happened. Not that I know this by first-hand knowledge, but Mr. Flip Flop, Mr. Flip Flop got paid a visit by a Dallas Cowboy fan, and they had to handle up some business with Rock. I think he's still in ICU or something like that for flip flopping.
For flip flopping.
20 lashes for flip flop.
He might be back next week.
Last I heard, he had a bad appointment with the what's that thing called? You know, that gray edge that happens around his hair that he tried to dye it. He ran out and used a Sharpie instead, and he just had a bad rash. So I just heard things just didn't turn out right.
It's really Giuliani is bad.
I heard that he had to go to some kind of anonymous meeting, and we can't say exactly if it was substance abuse or whatever, but it's some kind of anonymous meeting that he needed some support in. So, you know.
Well, we got 3.
I promised him. I promised someone that I wouldn't say he was at Hoes Anonymous. It's called Ha for short. He's at a Ha meeting.
That's a good one.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Ha man. Where you at, man? I'm the hot man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord, let's do these introductions, man.
No doubt. Hey, once again, thank you for joining us on Rats every Monday night. You know, we like to do act the clown and all that other good stuff. But before we get too deep into it, let me do some station identification.
Keep it locked. Blast Radio 247. It's the beat of the streets.
If you didn't already heard, Blast Radio 247 is ready for you now. So take advantage of it. Lock it in, like I said. All right, dearie, what else is on the plate? Oh, muted.
Yeah. Ha. I guess the ha is on me. First of all, Veep, you got DJ Gooch is in the building, and I am D-Ray, the producer, and we're gonna ride this out. We just started we knew it. I knew it was gonna happen, and we ain't been here on here but for 5 minutes.
Giant Buster, book it.
Why you had to say book it? You got.
I'll take those 3. No,
you're not allowed to bet because all you're gonna be doing is betting with Twinkies. I see your palate.
Not them things. So, hey, you know there's a lot of sports topics to talk about, but before we get to the NFL, y'all know y'all gotta talk about that mess. Boston Celtics.
Oh man!
Come on, y'all.
Well, who wants to go first?
You know what? I'm gonna step out in this water.
Go ahead, sir.
First of all, nobody is condoning infidelity. Nobody is condoning, cheating on your significant other or whatnot. So that's not what we're here to do. But I have a problem with the fact that a few months ago, when what's her name? Will Smith wife, Jada.
Yep.
Yes.
When Jada was talking about this entanglement, and everybody was sitting up there watching Will Smith, watching his manhood crumble, and whatever, going to Hooters. We're gonna come back to that, Los. But everybody's up there, you know, and everybody's hee and ha-haing about that and whatever. Now here we go, and this man done lost his job for a year, right? And for what I understand, and for those that are listening, y'all feel free to correct me or co-sign. He the only one that lost his job.
At the moment, facts.
Right.
That we know of.
Right. So as KRS-One used to say back in the day, why is that? So that's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to everybody that's involved, but yeah, that's a little grimy to me. So
I'm a step in the water deep.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, man. You might want to take you a bite of that Twinkie first.
I've already had it one for sure. I'm just going to talk about what we know for facts as of right now, today, going on. As D-Ray mentioned, the only one fired so far is the coach. It takes two people to violate that policy. And he got fired or laid off, or whatever you want to call it, suspended. What is transpiring with the woman? I know it was consensual. That's a fact. However, still violated the policy. Now, it turns out, for what I read, that it was a he say, she say type of thing. He made advances to her after they had this consensual relationship. Okay, let's say he did. She only got caught after the husband called her on the doorbell camera. Now all of a sudden, he's making unwanted advances at me. Oh, that's mighty convenient.
That's grimy.
It's mighty convenient. That's all I'm saying with the facts. It's just a fact. That's just Boston Celtics. I ain't saying you got to put the woman's name out. If that's something you don't want to do, because the wife, I mean, the lady he had the relationship with is the wife of one of them, somebody up in Boston Celtics.
See, I'm gonna dispute you on that, and I know you're trying to you're trying to be respectful, but I'm gonna dispute that, because here's the thing: if you go through the trouble of saying it was a consensual relationship,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And it wasn't no quid pro quo. It wasn't I'm in a position of power or whatever. You drag this man's name in the mud. Where her name at? You already said it wasn't a sexual assault. You said it wasn't rape. And y'all are great for trying to keep everything in house. But
from what I read, after the consensual relationship, she's saying that he kept wanting to make unwanted advances at her. To me, it seems like he just talking the way he been talking to her. But still, the whole thing was from the consensual relationship they had, the affair. That's where it all started. It's still, she needs to be let go, fired, whatever, suspended, whatever he gets, she need to get to.
Facts. V, I got something else to say, but go ahead. And what's your spin on it?
Man, straight up flag the Boston Celtics organization.
Yeah, they handled this totally wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
They did not protect their own peoples. You know what I'm saying? He got thrown under the bus, ran over it, reversed, and went back over it again. Come on, man.
If you're gonna make a statement about the policy, and if you really want to stop this from happening, both of their names should be out there.
True.
To me. That embarrass her like you're embarrassing him, and I bet it'll be a lot less of this workplace stuff going on.
Okay, but can I tell y'all how I really feel?
By all means.
Can I really tell y'all how I really feel?
Sinister bastard on up.
I don't give a damn about that. When you have Brett Favre stealing millions and millions of welfare dollars in Mississippi, right?
Preach.
I could care less about what goes on up in Boston and who's doing what. This man been in the NFL for decades,
Preach.
making hundreds of millions of dollars, and he decides that it's a great idea to steal 70 million. And here's the thing, that figure keeps going up.
It does keep going up.
Remember when it first broke, it was only 4 or 5 million.
Yeah.
Now it done jumped up to 70 million.
Oh, snap.
Right.
Yes.
So, and meanwhile, Mississippi don't have water.
Right.
Well, they just got their water back and whatever. They got poor infrastructure. You got a lot of people down there suffering. But this is the story that ESPN wants to lead with about who's doing what in the Celtics organization. Flag on that too.
Deflection. It's deflection over there.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Big ass flag.
But we're gonna keep mentioning it here. We're gonna keep our
until he go to prison, we might just put this in every show and do like a prison countdown.
That's exactly where he needs to be.
You remember back in the day when there was hostages in Iran, and you turn on the news and this be like, this is day 250 whatever in captivity. We're gonna start doing that where how many days Brett Favre is out of prison.
Yeah, it's got to be that way because this is crazy.
Lowe says it's a distraction from Brett Favre. This shouldn't have even made the news. Facts. And and
kept that in house.
Right. And we don't quote Stephen A. Smith a whole lot on Rats, but he had a point. It's plenty of other organizations, plenty of other people that do whatever, right? It's kept mainly in house. Shoot, Jerry Jones, didn't he just settle something not too long ago?
He did.
So, but it doesn't make the news like this made the news for some reason.
Jerry being a daddy, allegedly.
You know what I mean?
Nigga, you know it's you.
You know? And so, whoops. That's a 50 cent fine. But you get what I'm saying. It's just like, why is that? Why is this news?
Right.
Yeah.
So now that we took out the trash, let's go ahead and get into some sports. So, what was the highlight game for you guys this weekend? Like, what was the game that stood out to you?
Although I didn't see the game, that Bills and Miami game.
Fins. Yep.
Oh Miami. I didn't give Miami a shot in the world with the new coach and I didn't trust Tua. I'm sorry, but Tua. I didn't think they had, even with the weapons they had, I didn't think he could give them the ball, but they seem to be 3-0. I'll take it.
There's a couple of things from that Miami game. Number one, Miami looked like they the truth, but
facts.
But Tua looked like he may have had a concussion or he was a little dizzy, and they put him back in the game. So
they're gonna get in trouble for that.
So be on the lookout for that. So
he said it was his back after they got together and said, "Hey, we can't say it's your head." It was his back.
Yeah,
I don't know about that because I don't think Tua knew what his name was. I bet you he couldn't pronounce his own last name.
Oh, I know. It just CYA on that. They just trying to cover their ass.
I bet you.
That's all they're trying to do.
Lowe says Dolphin and Bills best game of the year so far. It was a dope game. Now, here's the thing though. Here's the thing that was so intense, and this is only like the third game of the season. Did y'all see the offensive coordinator for the Bills lose his absolute mind when they couldn't get down there and down that ball quick enough?
I did not.
Do we have footage of that?
Of course we have footage of that.
Please, let me check.
Let's roll that bean footage. He destroyed that tablet just like Tom Brady did.
And look, if your offensive coordinator don't lose his cookies like that, we don't want him.
Don't want him. Throw him out. Hey, but real talk, I'm gonna tell you, that hit that friggin' Tua took, and he tried to get up. He was like, Oh man, I ate too many Twinkies.
Yeah. I wasn't ready. That was a good one. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. That was a good one.
Well, he did put him in the gooch zone. That's what we're gonna call that.
The gooch zone.
put him in the phantom zone.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
good.
Yeah, Lowe said, bro, he went crazy. Just a preview of Dallas offense coordinator. No. No. They don't care that much down there in Dallas. I said it and I meant it.
Not like that.
I like that.
I'll agree.
Nah, nobody wants to go off like that. Only one to go off like that might be Jerry. But I guarantee you the cameras won't be on him.
If it affects his wallet, he'll go off like that.
No good sons of
So yeah, definitely the Bills and the Fins. That was a top-notch game.
Now let me ask you a question for those who watched both games. Arizona played a good game last week.
That was a good game.
That was a good game.
How would you compare that game to this game?
Oh no, the Bills Miami game was the truth.
Okay.
Bills Miami game was probably one of the better games I've seen in a couple of seasons.
Mm-hmm.
That just the intensity coming down to the wire, and the fact that they might have been 3 or 4 seconds away from winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
So it was up in there. It was
exactly. If the dude could get out of bounds, and he wasn't able to get out of bounds. Right. If he gets out of bounds and they got 10 seconds left, might have been a different outcome.
But they had 8, so it didn't work.
It did not work.
I mean, that
I might watch that game on one of those networks.
It's gonna be worth it. Trust me.
No, that's good. It was a good game. Yeah. But let me tell you what wasn't a good game.
What you gonna say?
Them Steelers and them Browns. That was not a good game.
No. The Browns did that bad?
No, it wasn't the Browns.
The Browns didn't do that? Who didn't do what they're supposed to do then? Man?
Oh, the Steelers. First of all, the front office didn't do what they were supposed to do.
Oh,
I'm going to just keep it real with you. Y'all know that I'm a diehard Steeler fan.
Yes,
Everybody
we know
it. And guess what? And I do not flip-flop. I'm anti-flip-flops. Right?
Me too.
I'm going to ride my team. Even if the horse die, I'm going to ride it till it die. We just going to try again next year. That being said, we have not had a good secondary probably since 2015.
That's Palomalo, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly. When Palomalo retired. That's the last time we had a secondary.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So we don't have a run defense. We don't have good corners. And all you need is a running back with a little bit of talent. You breaking off 5, 6, 7 yards of carry. We can't stop nobody. And it doesn't matter what the offense is doing. Trubisky played a safety game. He played a safe game. But if all you can put up is 14 points and your defense is giving up whatever, you're not going to win. You know what I mean? So I have very low expectations. I told y'all that from the beginning. I'm hoping for 8-8 because I know this is a rebuilding year, but that was an ugly game. That's all. But now, Los, let me tell you something, bro. you going too far right now. Tomlin should have retired 2 years ago. Let me ask you something, Los. How many head coaches has the Giants had in the past 5 years? Don't worry, we'll wait. But I do also have a question. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I had some additional questions. It's never good when you got graphics. When you got graphics, this is not going to be good. No. Actually, my question was, I know how they said that Mike Tomlin always had a winning season. So would it be correct that since there's no more 8-8, if it's 9-8, that would still be considered a winning season?
No. He would need it. 9-8 would be a winning season.
It'll be over 50%. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be over
500.
It would have to be 8-1.
Right, that would still be a win.
Yeah.
Okay.
because that's the last season where he almost had a losing season. The team finished 8-8. So, but like I said, I'm hoping they can get it together. I'm hoping that they can come up with some kind of schemes, because it looks like, for me, if you can't get your defense together, offense is just going to have more output. You're going to have to run Najee more. You're going to have to start trusting your receivers more. And Claypool made a catch yesterday.
Oh,
y'all need to go. Y'all need to go back. Y'all need to go back and see that.
I saw it. They were trying to compare it to.
What's his face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Claypool made a catch yesterday that was like, okay, that one right there might put you in the hall just for that catch alone. But you gotta get some W's. My question is, who decided that the Jacksonville Jaguars are gonna start playing this season?
Not just playing, but balling.
Balling. Where did that come from? They went 3,000 miles.
They mud stomped. Who was that they beat?
Was it the Rams or the Chargers?
It was the Chargers.
Yeah. They went out there to LA and put a foot in somebody.
They disrespected them at home. That's
cold-blooded.
What
happened there? So I don't know, man.
What's up with the Raiders, man? I thought the Raiders were going to be some sort of a wild card contender at least.
Man, Raiders can't get it together, because it came down to the wire for the Raiders too, didn't it?
Yeah,
it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they missed a 2-point conversion, right?
Yeah.
So, oh gosh, and the doggone Panthers won.
Surprisingly, and they beat the Bucks, right? Who did they?
Was it?
I know the Bucks lost. Was it the Packers?
No.
The
Packers beat the Bucks. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, because we're gonna actually have to call Glass to make sure he has a suicide hotline. He's been avoiding us. Glass just be like, I can't take it no more. And it's like, Glass, where you going? Oh shit.
That clip is forever funny. Yo.
Look, that is like the gift that keeps on giving. But who did the Panthers play yesterday?
I can look it up here.
Hold on.
So I know they beat someone that was surprising. That's what I knew.
Yeah, the thing is, it was like they beat the Saints. That's what it was.
Yeah, the Ain't.
And
that was kind of they were chucking it, gunslinging it.
Yeah, I think, but what it was, I just think that I don't know if the Panthers really won it or if the Saints just lost. You know what I mean?
I think the Panthers won it because their last two games were painful for them.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought Jameis Winston looked good because he was slinging the ball, and Panthers didn't have no answers for him because they don't have a secondary either. But yeah, so I don't know.
That is wild.
I'm just wondering when the new Baker Mayfield commercials are going to start coming out, since now that he's not a loser anymore.
So we may believe.
Yeah.
I got something I want to say something to Blast before we Blast. I'm sorry, Blast before we get started.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Whenever he think he want to come his little tail back up here.
Wait a minute. First of all, what you're not gonna do is talk about that man tail on this show.
Mr. Glass,
not that kind
you got
of
some explaining to do.
Oh boy,
that Baltimore quarterback is way better than Vic. The stats prove it. Yes, I said it. He's breaking records left and right. Your boy Vic,
Gooch is choosing violence.
Oh boy,
subpar to him.
And
you need to give the Philadelphia quarterback some love. He is balling out of his mind.
Hurts.
He's putting a hurting on Glass for all the comments he made about him. Mr. Glass, you need to come do some explaining. And your boy Tom Brady lost. No good. I can't stand him. Quarterback. I don't even call his name. You need some explaining. Come on up here. Come on, I'll wait.
You know what? Because Glass is my boy.
Far too much BS you talking.
But to your point, it's very hard for me to say that Michael Vick that Lamar is better than Vick. It's real hard for me to say, but if you think about it, statistically, Jackson is balling out, and it could very well be that because he's not a part of the NFL machine, you know, that he's representing himself,
right?
Him and his mama, him and his mama are handling his business, and so they don't feel the need to make him the face of the league, you know, because he's not whatever. And oh Lord, she would come in on that one. Tail talk, huh? What did pop into tonight? Did the melon ad play yet? Hey fella. Well, it's good to know that whoever read that melon ad got one loyal fan out there.
There you go.
But I, you know, and the worst mistake that the Ravens did was not pay that man in the offseason.
Exactly.
That's the worst thing, because now he balling out for real.
Oh my God.
And you're gonna have to make a decision. You either gonna have to pay him more than Deshaun, or some other team will. Well, and the last thing you want is for him to go somewhere like
your rival.
Exactly. Can you imagine if Pittsburgh signed him?
Boy, you would love life.
Bruh.
Oh, my goodness.
Bruh.
Hey, my thing is, they're going to have to give up everything. They'll probably have to name it the Baltimore Lamars just to make this guy happy. Right? Because it's like, you're going to have to pay him.
So here's what you do as an ownership. Let me tell you what owners do. They're going to negotiate, not on his turn. They're going to negotiate when he has a bad game.
Wait just a minute, Gooch.
Mm-hmm.
We know you are the associate producer. Hashtag the mad thinker.
No need to flex. It's okay.
No, that's all right. Let her flex. That's fine. That is quite all right. Just don't flex on this show. But go ahead, Gooch.
If I was ownership, I'll wait till he have a bad game and start negotiation, because you can't negotiate. You can't do like Jerry did, negotiate after Dak had 4 good games. Oh yeah, we're gonna pay the money, then slams out. You gotta wait till he has a bad game to start negotiation. Then it's when you start talking about, okay, well you did good. Let's go ahead and negotiate something now. But you sure can't do that. After the performance he had last week, oh, that's the worst time. That's like going to the grocery store hungry.
But you know what though? Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens are favored to win the AFC North. Mm-hmm. Period. So Pittsburgh, I don't think it's going to be able to beat them. They're going to be able to beat the Browns and the Bengals.
Pittsburgh can't do.
No.
Oh man.
And so the thing is, it's like this. I see him getting a bunch of guaranteed money. That's going to be the thing. Because you're going to have to pay him. Honestly, I predict that he's going to get somewhere between 45 and 50 million guaranteed.
Facts.
Guaranteed. That means he get out there and break his kneecap. You still owe him $50 million.
I think he's worth every penny. I tell you, I
agree.
I agree. Bro, he's going to be the first $300 million contract.
I can see that.
He is blowing out Patrick Mahomes' contract.
I can see that.
Hands down.
I can see that.
And again, because they didn't pay him.
Right. And so the longer this goes on, the more that check going up. Oh boy.
Yep. Brothers, I hate to stop the show on this one, but you got 4 minutes for me.
Okay, y'all. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. There. You know how when somebody is getting the last rites performed on them, and they got to contact the family, they got to notify the family. So the Dallas Cowboys family have been summoned to East Rutherford, New Jersey, for the last rites of the Cowboys this evening. So we might be losing Gooch and Veep this evening. You know,
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here.
So we might be losing Gooch because apparently, you know, the Twinkies rule his life. So how about we do this? Let's play the Blast Artist of the Week. We come back and let Gooch say his goodbyes. How about that?
Dang, that's his goodbye.
Wow. In the middle of the show, bro? For real?
Oh, are we still on there?
No respect. Hey, this evening we have a good friend of mine, Latita Martin, with her song Dance, and she is the Blast Artist of the Week.
Feels like a sugar rush flowing through my veins. Feels like I'm about to bust. It's driving me insane. Think I got a crush. I got it true. What's a girl to do? Oh, I am elated, fully persuaded. I wouldn't trade them. Done so much for me. There's so much more. Feels like I'm going crazy. When I think about it, makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Dance. Get your hands up. It makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Dance. Get your hands up. Dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. Get high. Dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. It makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. Get high. Dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. That's right. This track is feeling HOT. It's got me saying OMG. I'm falling in LOVE. Incredible. Hypnotic when I call it. Yes, it's me. No operator. I'm busy. No standing in LINE. That's what I call prioritizing. I am elated, fully persuaded. I wouldn't trade them. Done so much for me. There's so much more. I'm going crazy. When I think about it, makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Dance. Get your hands up. It makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Dance. Get your hands up. It makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Get lazy. Get high. Get your hands up. It makes me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Get high. Get your hands up. Get loose. That's right. Sometimes I feel like all my dreams are falling. Then I call on you. You turn it around. Sometimes I feel my world's always imploding. I found joy in you, and in you I drown. I found joy in you. I found peace of mind in you. So much more in you. When I think about your goodness, it makes me wanna dance. Wanna dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. I wanna dance. Get your hands up. You make me wanna dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. Dance. Get your hands up. Get loose. You make me wanna dance. 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 You make me wanna dance.
Yes, indeed. I'm definitely feeling that. Go ahead.
And once again, that was Latita Martin with Dance. Yeah, I'm feeling that myself.
Indeed.
Kind of hard to be in a bad mood listening to that.
Facts.
But before we start talking about the condition of that couch, let me just go ahead and just say, if you are an independent artist, a stand-up comedian, or content creator, feel free to go by www.blastmusic247.com.
That is
fill out a free profile, and let's get your art out there into the world. Blastmusic247.com. DJ Gooch, oh, you went mute right when I needed you.
Like, don't ask me.
Yeah, you say, don't ask me nothing now. Say,
change the artist one artist at a time.
Okay, there it is.
You went country with it and everything.
He went country.
Changing artists.
One artist at a time. Yeehaw! Go Cowboys! You didn't know he was from Texas before that.
Real quickly, let me help out the AP. AP, we handled that question at the beginning of the show. So what you can do is go to youtube.com/blastmusic247. When the show is over, you can rewatch us.
Yeah, but for the record, we think that's some BS.
Yes.
But yeah.
Really, Gooch? We're hearing you watch TV.
Why you got the TV up though?
I'm supposed to be on mute.
Y'all excuse him.
Bye, baby girl. Good seeing you.
So yes, Miss Lena, that track was definitely fire, and yes, Blast musicians are, man. Oh, I'm telling you, D-Ray and I know of some music that's coming down the pipeline.
Y'all are not ready for this.
Oh wait, hey, it's gonna be so fire. It might be Blast Artist of the Week for 2 weeks.
Y'all not ready for what has been cooking. Y'all not ready for it. Yeah,
man.
But you know what though? Honestly, people, we put the call out there for submissions for Blast Radio 247, and I'm telling y'all, there's some artists out there that are bringing some constant heat. Man. So, you know, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it out there again. Yeah. Hey, you got a track that you want to get in rotation? Email us radio@blastmusic247.com. And let's see what we can do. Gooch is yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's the Gooch show.
It is. Yeah.
Anyway, so right now, Dallas is playing the Giants in New York. Excuse me, in New Jersey. Let's get it correct.
Let's get it correct.
They know they need to be in the New Jersey Giants and quit playing.
Man, you know that. You know they ain't trying to do that.
Anyway. So
worldwide, baby, absolutely, we worldwide for real, for
real, indeed. So,
now? Here's my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since Gooch is all up in there, you know, got the couch and stuff. I would make jokes about that couch, but my kids are in the room and I can't do it right now. But just trust and believe that couch is going to be a subject of conversation later.
Oh, you think it needs some lotion?
No, it might need a deep cleaning.
Oh, wow.
You see how he looked down at me.
The Twinkie effect is wore off.
Hey, that Twinkie was like, hey, that wasn't funny. The Twinkie might have thought it was funny. Gooch didn't think that was funny at all. But here's my question. What do you think your chances are? What do you think Dallas's chances are this evening?
I feel positive about it because I'm not totally sold on the Giants just yet. But you know, we never know, because even last week when we played, who was that we played last week?
Who'd y'all lose to last week?
We didn't lose last week. That's the point.
Oh, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad. I was thinking.
That's the point. Is that you know we won last week, so it was like that's the situation. It's anybody's game.
Facts.
And both of our teams are struggling for whatever reason. So it's whoever came to show up tonight that's going to take it home. Yeah,
that's the truth. That is the
nasty truth. D-Ray. Save that for the after show.
Hey, somebody asked a question, and on Rats, we believe in the truth around here. Hey, Gooch.
Yeah.
Who gonna win tonight?
Cowboys.
Why?
See? No hesitation.
Because they're about to score.
That's a good enough reason.
I guess so. You know, all of these closed-ended questions.
So, man, it's good that football is back, but it's already like third going to the fourth week already. It's like
It's moving.
dang,
It's moving
get
for
the
real.
savage in.
So, another quick little topic we could talk about. They had the NFL, and we shared this in our little group chat today. The NFL has decided to do away with the Pro Bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're going to turn it, instead of it just calling it the Pro Bowl, they're going to call it the Pro Bowl Games. And I guess it's going to be the NFL version of the Olympics, where they're going to have skill tests. They're going to have flag football. And they're going to have a lot of other stuff. What do you guys think about the Pro Bowl going away as is?
You know they're gonna have a skills competition for the Pro Bowl this year.
Negro right here.
I think it's gonna be a good thing. You know, it's flag football. But did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Cowboys for 3. Lost me up. I take my 3. We up 6.
Oh boy.
You know, with all the Blast podcasts, we come to a point where you see the cliff, and do we stop? No. We
That's
just gonna
too
do
easy.
it. We're gonna do a Thelma and Louise right on off of it into the sweet by and by.
You know,
Now you've chosen violence, AP. Yeah, you missed that conversation too.
dang. Why don't they just do away with the Pro Bowl? Don't nobody waste
Money.
their time watching it.
Money.
They losing
Literally
money,
money.
but they're
No.
still losing money.
Yeah, it's losing money, but see the way that they're doing it now. See, the thing about it is nobody wanted to go play the Pro Bowl because if your team was in the Super Bowl,
Right.
you weren't going to go play in the Pro Bowl because you didn't want to get hurt before the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
So what they're doing now is they have created a week's worth of events that can do what? Get TV coverage, right? So they're going to have, because like we all would watch the quarterback skills competition, because you know they usually do that in like the summertime, like in training camp or whatever. But you know, we'll all watch that. We'll all watch the flag football because you know that they'll probably have some celebrities out there. They could have some retired players coming out there. They could do a old player versus new player flag football game that everybody would watch or whatever. So it's really an opportunity for them to expand their revenue streams and to protect players from getting hurt before the Super Bowl. So the ratings will probably be the same, but at least they'll have a little bit more coverage, I guess.
Let me add that they're moving the location to Vegas instead of trying to fly everybody to Hawaii. Yes.
What's
That's
poppin', co-host?
Is that who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
It's Miss Lady. That Miss Lady.
And
Why
them
you gotta
Niners
why you gotta
choked
say
too.
Man, look, don't y'all be talking about my co-host team. You know,
Well,
they lost, they lost.
Garoppolo, you know, he didn't have a good game.
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo, yeah. He didn't have a good game at all.
Wait a minute. Garoppolo. He must be the same tribe as Rock.
Oh, snap.
What tribe are y'all? The Garoppos.
The Garoppolo. She said, "You got me."
There it is. Igamfu. If you do not know what Igamfu is, I suggest you watch the Liftoff.
Every
Comes on Saturday, every Saturday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and you will get indoctrinated on what Igamfu means. But that is a term that my co-host, Miss Party, is going to trademark one day and have a whole line of Igamfu paraphernalia.
Facts. Shameless plug, but I love
Shameless plug, for real.
it. But I loved it.
Yeah, no doubt. But what do you guys think about the Pro Bowl though, for real?
I mean, they're trying to make it like the NBA's, 3-point shootout, slam dunk competition. It's just a different element, I don't know.
I like what they're gonna do with it because I didn't watch the Pro Bowl at all. And I'm interested in watching the skills competition. And
regenerated.
Yeah, it's gonna regenerate at least for a couple of years. I don't know what's gonna happen after that when we get tired of watching that, but yes.
Because I remember when it was experimenting with it, and they were like, they had said like the winner gets home field advantage for the Super Bowl. Y'all remember they did that a few years back?
I think so.
They were trying to make the game mean something, and technically it really don't mean as much as for the players it's a payday. They get the distinction of being a Pro Bowler, so that's more room for them to do their bottom line. So I don't know, man. I probably watch it, but then again, you never know.
As soon as it gets 1 ounce of corniness,
we out of there.
With the money the players are making nowadays, the Pro Bowl is not worth it to them to play.
I mean, like literally, and plus now they're gonna have it in Vegas.
Yeah,
I don't know, because it sounds like to me whatever goes on in Vegas might not stay in Vegas. You got all that money in there.
You're right. Going to Sin City with all that cash.
That's a recipe for destruction.
That don't sound good. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Like everything, it's going to explode in time. Oh, that's what that button does. Damn, that was loud.
Now we know how Dizzy feels on the Glass House. She'll tell us all about it tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Y'all be sure to tune in for the Glass House and find out what scared Dizzy.
One more time, V.
For those that don't know, those in the back, Glass House Podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. Check us out.
Yeah. Miss Lady says, I think it's going to be interesting. I'm like DJ Gooch. Yeah. I mean, it just really depends on if it's corny or not, right. If they do it a certain kind of way, like the minute that you see Kevin Hart out there playing flag football, I'm turning away.
Because you already know.
You already know that it's about that foolishness. They don't even care no more.
I got Snoop playing receiver.
All it takes is someone to forget there's flags and co-cock his mind.
Man, look.
Blink.
Hey, look, and them ain't Twinkies that Snoop is on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what else is on your mind, Troy? That's a 50-cent fine.
Dang.
Somebody went government.
And you can find Veep at 201 Hunt Street in Central Florida.
His social security number is...
First Charles Bourne's name is...
I'll nominate myself.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
Oh, sorry. Fire that intern, man. He over there just touching stuff, man. What's going on?
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. See, he even made Miss Lady laugh. That's hilarious.
Man, oh man.
Man, I don't know what's going on. All I know is I want to stop working for where I work, which is a blessing, but I want to be back here full time, 100%.
If we're gonna be talking about that, we need to go ahead and wrap this up and just start talking to go watch the game.
Hey, you said what's up. I gave you my what's up.
I guess you did. You're right. You're right.
What game?
Anyway, hey man, I gotta run.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. I gotta run, y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a minute.
Okay.
Peace out.
All right. So
we got Kansas City that lost last week.
That's right.
Kansas City. That was an upset to me. I didn't. The Cardinals got run over by the Rams. That was a bad look for them. The Seahawks took down the Falcons the Falcons took down the Seahawks.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Yes.
I didn't see that one coming.
That was surprising, man. When you see these games go up and down, you see how much the preseason really does mean for these teams. They should go ahead and start getting their starters in some of these games, because the NFL to me is the product sucks the first 3 games. Oh dang, missed that time. Okay, hey, where D-Ray go?
He said he'll be right back, or probably not. He's probably gone for the night.
Oh, okay.
But we got this. What was the rest of the games that you had there?
Let's see here. We had the Lions and the Vikings.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
And of course, the Lions squandered it away at the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Lions do what the Lions do.
Indeed.
Oh, he almost got a pick. Okay, and what do you think about the Patriots quarterback getting hurt on the last play?
It looked like that's right, the dude rolled on his leg.
Yeah.
I don't think it was intentional, but he sure did roll on it good too.
So I didn't see it. I just heard about it. I just feel bad for the guy on the last play. Any play that happens on it. It makes on the last play to get hurt like that.
Yeah.
And that's who Bill Belichick has been, counting on to get him past this thing.
Right.
Man, come on, man. I can't tackle Daniel Jones.
He got some legs though. He could run.
Jeez.
Yep. It is what it is. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take this horse out back and shoot it.
Okay.
But hey, we appreciate everyone that came and hung out with us. Remember to always check us out every Monday night right here on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep, 7 p.m. Central. And definitely always represent your team no matter what. And we're on that Go Boys moment right now. And we will look forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully we'll have the whole crew by then, but we'll see.
We'll see.
You guys have a good night.
All right. Go Cowboys.
Salute.